A very popular thing in education these days is hyperdocs. And these are something where you can have your students interact with documents that have links in them. And a great thing to use with hyperdocs are videos. So usually what we have done in the past is you could insert a word or an image and then put a link on that image. So if I click on this image, I see that I have a link to something. I'm going to follow through. And there's my video. So I can watch my video on IXL just by clicking it from there. Now, there is a new way, well, a newfound way, that is related to the new cool way that you can embed videos into Google Slides. This works for both YouTube videos as well as Drive videos that you embed in your slides. To make this work, you're going to need your document. You're also going to need to have a slide presentation open. Doesn't matter what the slide presentation is, we're just going to use it as a place to copy from. So in your slide presentation, you're going to insert a video. Now I'm going to choose a video from my Drive. Let's see, this is a good video. And I'm going to select that. So what that does is that puts the video into my slide presentation. If I look at it in presentation mode, I can click play and it will play the video. Also, double clicking on the video will allow it to play. Here it comes. Alright, we are at Texas Motor Speedway. Woohoo! Alright, so I like this video and I want my students to see this video. So what I'm going to do is click on the video and I'm going to copy it. I'm using the keyboard shortcut Control-C. Now I'm going to go into my document. It'd be really great if you could just paste it in right there, but you can't. There's one more step that you have to do. What you have to do is insert a drawing. So now I'm going to go up to Insert Drawing. It's going to open up the drawing canvas for me. Now in this drawing, I'm going to use my keyboard shortcut again, Control-V. I'm going to paste my video. It's a little large for that drawing palette, but that's okay. It will show up in my doc anyways. Now I'm going to click Save and Close. I can resize it both within the drawing window or in here. Now in an ideal world, I could click on this video here and I could watch it. However, I can't. But what you would just need to do is leave some instructions for your students to say, hey, double click on this, and then you'll be able to open up the video. So I'll show you what that will look like for them. Double clicking on this image opens up the drawing window. And just like when you were in slides, double clicking on the video allows the video. So obviously you would want to resize it, unlike what I did, so that when your students open up the drawing window, they'll be able to see that. And it's not perfect, but it allows them to stay within that same tab and not have to navigate to YouTube if YouTube is blocked, or have to navigate to a different file. Maybe you don't want to share the video file with everybody, and so this allows you to get that in from Drive without having to do that extra sharing step. And again, your students would just click Save and Close, and they can continue on with their hyperdoc. I keep talking about students, but keep in mind that this can be used for all sorts of other purposes, personal or in business. It's kind of a cool little workaround. Maybe one day we'll be able to actually view the videos directly in our document. But until then, I still think it's a little bit better than having to deal with the link and a new tab. So that's a cool workaround for how you can add videos in docs. You'll notice that copying into that drawing in the document was how we did it. You can also copy videos into drawing files, and they work pretty much the same way. I hope that you give it a try. It enhances your hyperdocs. If you don't know what a hyperdoc is, I'll put a link in the blog post associated with this so you can check them out because they are super cool.